good afternoon. Welcome to CraftStash. We are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube. We are really happy to have you here on this Friday afternoon. So we have today, as you can see, the beautiful Olga with me, Olga Direktorenko. So she has come over with her brand new collection. So we are talking about underwater collection. It's gorgeous. So Paper Discovery, you may know Olga from previous collections that we've had here at CraftStash. Olga, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll have a look and we'll start looking. Just don't forget, please, to be commenting on the live feed. So we're talking about on Facebook and on YouTube. If you drop us a comment, doesn't have to be related to the video. Let us know what you love about the collection. Let us know what your dog's up to today, whatever it may be. You are going to be in with a chance to win the entire collection. We are giving 3 of these collections away, worth over £340 in total. So that's fantastic. Make sure you don't miss out on that. So we've got lots of other offers and things to talk about, but please introduce yourself, Olga.
Well, I'm a crafter and YouTuber, and actually my story is so simple. I believe a lot of people have the same one. So how I came to crafting is I started searching online when I first heard the word scrapbooking. I just didn't know what it is.
Oh, lovely.
And I was really pleased with what I could find out. And then I started crafting myself, got myself some supplies. Then I started my blog when I wanted to be in the design team and got some free products.
Of course, yep, absolutely.
And later on, I also started a YouTube channel, but none of my friends are really crafting. So everything I know about the crafting, I know from the YouTube.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, an online search. And, because they don't know anything about crafting, they got really impressed when I showed them.
I'm sure they are. It's those wow factor cards, isn't it, you can make. Yeah. And now, obviously, you're designing, you're doing your own product with us at CraftStash here, Paper Discovery, and they are absolutely beautiful, I have to say. I've been having a play this week. They are gorgeous. You're going to love them. Brand new collection. Okay, you won't have seen this before. I've never seen anything like this before. I'll just check that we are all going live and that everybody can see us. So let's see if we can find some people on here. Here we are. So we're live. That's good. A good start. Good start. Fantastic. So we have got Michelle, Carol, we've got Rose, we've got Alex, Diane, we've got Sarah, Natalie, Laura. Thank you so much for joining us. Please keep those comments coming in. Make sure you're in with that chance to win this collection. We've got oh wow, there's loads of you. I will come back to you all. Let's just check we're on YouTube as well. I believe we are. Yes, we're there as well. Fantastic. So over on YouTube, we've got Kelly, we've got Bernie, we've got Wendy, we've got Natalie. You're the same Natalie. You're watching on both channels. So Kazi, Debbie, fantastic, brilliant. I will start reading your comments out soon, but we want to have a look at this new collection. So where should we start? Are we starting with the dies first of all?
It's easier to start with the bigger ones.
The bigger, so right to the bottom. Look at all this. So first of all, we have this Vellum. There's 3 packets here now. We were going through this earlier, and there's 10 sheets in each, and there are 5 designs in each packet. Okay, so
2 of each.
Two of each design. So 10 sheets, 5 designs, 2 of each design there. So let's just have a little look. Shall we open one of these up? These are beautiful, beautiful vellum, absolutely stunning. So you've got that translucency to them. So this is probably one of my favourite ones. This one here. Look at these. Shall we have a look at these a little bit closer? Shall we see if we can see these? They are gorgeous. So you can see my hand through them. Can you see that you've got like the reeds and the weeds and everything flowing in the water there? We've got some that are like the waves there. They're absolutely beautiful. These are stunning, Olga. These are really, really gorgeous. So of course, with the water theme, these are going to be perfect, aren't they? So I'm guessing shaker cards for these.
Yeah, I will be also having the demonstration later on when I'm going to explain more about the printed vellums and how you can use them on your projects.
Brilliant.
Because I'm not sure that everyone is familiar with this type of the product.
No, so vellum's something I haven't used for a very long time. So I'm really excited to see what you're going to be doing with it. So let's pop these. So that's the vellum that you're going to get in this collection. What would you like to go to next?
Probably the pond shapes. Yes.
The pond shapes, these ones, the stamps.
not
Or the dies.
The dies.
The
Let's
dies.
start with the
Let's
dies.
do the dies. So now we have got, again, absolutely beautiful. So this one is amazing because it's like your ornamental pond edge. Really, really gorgeous. Now you can purchase these separately on craftsstash.co.uk. But of course, don't forget you want to be in with that chance of winning, because then you don't have to choose, do you? You can just buy the entire collection. So we've got the pond edge here, which cuts the in, the out, and it also embosses at the same time.
And it's also, the actual die is bigger than the picture shows.
Yes.
So it's 6 inches, 6 by 6 inches.
Oh, so it's a good size die. So it will go through your smaller die cutting machines, like your your Cuttlebug, snap machines, all the A5 machines.
Yeah, it's
and upwards.
6 by 6.
Yeah,
it should went through, yeah.
Lovely, perfect. So we've got that. So that is not only a die, but also has the embossing element as well. And then we'll look at the underwater world, the element set. This again, absolutely beautiful. Should we have a look at that a bit closer, because there's a lot of detail in there. Let's just see that. This is gorgeous. So do you love like pond life and the underwater
sure,
thing
the
yourself?
water is always nice, especially now when it gets hotter and hotter every year.
Yeah, okay. So yeah,
Water becomes more and more delightful.
Absolutely. You were saying, we were just saying recently, you don't have snow anymore as like you used to. We're exactly the same here in England. So that is the Elements collection. Then we have Into the Pond. So, that one has the, I suppose, the koi carp, the goldfish on there.
Yeah, and here the interesting aspect of this one is, if
sorry,
you look
pop that
at
one back
lily
in.
pads, some of them are, they look from above as if you're looking down at them, and the lily flowers as well. And these ones is
pull that this way a bit.
as
There
if
we
you're
go.
looking from the side. This is the side
I
view.
see.
So you can choose if you want the.
So you're under the water or looking
So
down
if you're
in?
looking down here, or if you're looking at them as usual.
Brilliant.
From the side.
Excellent. So it gives you lots and lots of versatility for different dimensions. And then the third, or the fourth die set, sorry, is the Beyond the Sea. So we're going out of the pond and dipping our toes into the sea now with this one. Again, you've got the seahorses in there, we've got the crab, we've got the turtle as well, the stuff. They're beautiful, aren't they? And again, these are larger than we're seeing on the packet here.
Yeah, a bit larger, yes.
Yeah, so Olga's going to be demonstrating lots of these dies. You'll be able to see they are much larger than you could see on the packet, but obviously we only have so much room for the images on there. And that's not all you're getting, that's only a small portion. So we're going to the stamps next. Lovely. Okay, so clear stamps, so they're A5 stamp sets, really, really beautiful again. So this is the one that has the reeds on there. We've got the lily pads again on there.
This is the freshwater one.
Freshwater.
Yeah.
Yes, I just call it all water.
This is the marine one, yeah, the sea one.
Okay, so they'll coordinate perfectly with the dies, with the vellum and the embossing folders that we're going to come to as well. So I see how this really works together. Do you know what I'm thinking? Any occasion for these?
Any occasion
Yeah.
in summer, that could be a birthday card. They're great for children as well.
Of course, absolutely. And I think you can have a lot of fun as well with like kinetic cards and see-throughs.
There's also a sentiment die set. Sorry, stamps.
Stamp set?
So that one is going to help you with the occasions because it has some lovely sayings over
Got a
here.
piece of white paper. Here we go. Let's pop it on the back of that.
It's got some wonderful sayings like
Lovely. If we
happiness
just pop
comes
this
in
here, we can
waves, go
read
with
that.
the flow.
Look at this. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I love this because they work really well with the water theme, but I suppose actually you could also use them away from the water theme as well. It wouldn't just have to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. So now while we're talking about these, I must remember to tell you, if you are looking at ordering any of this underwater collection on CraftStash and you spend over £20, you are going to be able to get yourself some free sequins. These are worth £3.99. They are absolutely beautiful. So we've got the iridescent seashells in there. We've got the little fishies as well, the gold ones. They are going to work perfectly. Can we see your shaker card there that you've made using these? This little one with the...
Yes.
with the previous collection you've mixed it with there. So you can see how the sequins will work beautifully. You can just dot them on. Should we pull this close, nice and close so we can see? Because I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So these are the sequins you're going to be getting free. They're $3.99, but you just spend $20 on anything from the underwater collection and you will get them in your parcel. So shall I give it a shake? Sorry if that makes anyone's eyes go funny. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we have still not quite finished. There's still another couple of elements to this collection before Olga gets demonstrating with it. Would you like to talk us through the embossing folders?
Yes, there are also 3 embossing folders included, and one is straight new for me.
I love this one. I'm really excited. It was wonderful to use.
This one is actually the pebble embossing folder. It has the pebble, and it also has the actual die inside the folder. So when you send it through, it die cuts the outline. So you can again create the pond shape with it.
Lovely.
You can use it as a shaker card, as a shaker frame. Perfect. And put some fill-ins inside. And I also imagine it as a great frame for any family pictures from the beach.
Oh, that would be lovely. Absolutely.
Just like I did here, I've added some starfish and seashells around and added a little scene inside, but it can be your picture as well.
That would be perfect for popping a photo in there. So when you're talking about scrapbooking, we have had some comments about the scrapbooking actually. Bernie said she Googled scrapbooking too to find out what it was. And just while I'm here, Kelly has said she just adored your monthly kit that you designed for Paper Craft Society. So thank you for watching, and we do all love Olga. We want to get you demonstrating 2 more embossing folders, and I promise we will get to see her in action. We're getting there.
This one is called Ornamental Gravel, and it has the small pattern all around it, and the other one is the waves.
Beautiful. So just have a quick look at these.
There is also the matching vellum paper for the waves. So
oh, okay. So let me show those then. So we've got the waves embossing folder there. You can just see that. So it's obviously all in its packaging. And then the waves vellum. So everything just works together beautifully, doesn't it? Perfect. Okay, so now you've got some.
I believe here we can mention that I have a couple of die sets from the previous releases, from my Oriental release, water foliage and ducks, and the one with the flying ducks, and they would go great with the pond theme as well.
Of course they would. So if you do have these already or you've had your eye on them, they are going to be absolutely perfect to team together with this underwater collection. So shall I move all of this is my collection, shall I move these out of the way and let you get ready for your demonstration while I have a read of some of these comments and say hello to some people. So we have got, so I am at the moment on YouTube, so we've got Bex Crafts, hi, Kazi, hello. Everyone's excited to see these, so hi Olga, really excited for this collection. Debbie, hi Olga, hi Lou, hello.
Hello everyone.
Bernie says, oh yes, Paper Discovery. So, hello from Ohio. Hello. There's people from all over the world watching. Thank you so much. Let's just check back with Facebook as well. There's so many of you. It's brilliant. Can you all share as well, actually, because we're actually finding that people are sharing this later on when we're not live. We want all your friends to be joining us and commenting and getting the chance to win this collection as well. So just pop a quick tag on now, tag all your friends, make sure that they see we're on live now. We've still got another half an hour or so live before we go, so that's still about another 30 minutes that you can be in with a chance of winning these. So do you want to show us what you've got to demonstrate?
Should we proceed with making the card?
Absolutely.
We'll be showing some samples.
We'll do that in a little while. We'll do that in a little while. We want to see a card made, don't we?
Okay.
We want to see it.
Okay, so let's make a shaker card first, because this is what the collection is designed for in the first place. So I'm going to start with the largest die from the collection, which is this pond die. This one has 2 outlines that are the cutting lines, and also the insert that has lots of raised areas, and this one is for embossing. And since the die is so large, those can be sometimes tricky to cut. So what I would recommend is to use a bit thicker cardstock.
Okay.
for those, and I found the way that I think is most convenient. So what I do first is I'm going to do the embossing.
Okay, so you do the embossing first and then the die
Then
cutting.
I will die cut the outline. So,
I absolutely love this effect.
I'm going to be using the foiled cardstock because you really see the embossing.
So is this mirror card?
Yeah,
is
the
it?
mirror
Oh,
card.
okay, yeah, and it is a cardstock, not a paper.
So I'm just going to send it through the machine now. Where's the mat? Here it is.
So you're using embossing mat over the top to get that emboss. Just move that up there so we can see what you're doing. There we go. So Olga's using the Big Shot Plus at the moment today, but we were discussing this will actually go through your A5 die cutting machines as well. So if you do have a smaller machine, this I believe is the largest die that she has in this underwater collection. So I was cutting it earlier actually. I'm just going to show you while you're releasing that. This is one that I was doing earlier that I made because I just had to have a play. I was sitting at the desk watching, but I'm very jealous with you getting to play with all your products. So I had a play, and this is one that I did with the one you've just cut.
It's beautiful.
And I cut this on the smaller A5 die cutting machine, so you can absolutely do that as well. But we'll go into more detail with some of the samples in a little while. So that is amazing.
I did
That's
the embossing,
gorgeous.
as you see.
Beautiful.
Here. Then I'm going to play around with the dice. I just have to find the right way.
So there is a right and wrong. You need to rotate
because
it.
they're a little bit irregular shaped, just to make it look as a real pond.
Okay, I see. So you've got the cobbles around the edge, so you will need to just line those up. And is that
to
just
secure the
washi
die,
tape?
so it's not going to shift, slide to the side. And then I'll do the same with that die on the inside.
It looks like we might be having a few little technical blips here with the vision and the sound. Some of you are okay, some of you are having problems. If you're having problems, please bear with us. There are lots of people running around in the background. I promise you, we look calm and collected, and it's a bit like a duck on water. There's lots of people under the table and around the back, rushing around, panicking, trying to sort this out for you so you can see. So Olga's travelled a very long way just so you can see her live for an hour. So please bear with us. We are recording this as well. So although obviously live is best, you can ask your questions, you can be in with a chance of winning this collection. But if you do need to, you can check back later and watch this again. And of course, don't forget to pop over to CraftStash to see all the products online there at craftstash.co.uk. So Olga's now just die cutting the outline. So do you do the outline and the middle section at the same time?
Yeah, that's pretty fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
So this is how the
oh
pond shape
wow!
now looks like.
Oh look at that! That is beautiful, isn't it? That's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Should we have a look at that close up? Just have a look. This. It's going to show clearly. There we go. Look at that emboss. Isn't that beautiful? So you could do this from so many different materials, couldn't you? So imagining craft cardstock or a pale grey cardstock we could do this with as well. Ink it as well, maybe. Do some inking techniques on there.
I also did on this card here, I did the watercolor technique. So
Oh,
I
can I show
actually
that?
put some watercolor on those cobble shapes. They form a little puddles to keep the color
Oh, and they
inside.
sit.
So that's it's really convenient with watercolor. You don't have to do anything special. Just drop some water and pigment inside and let it dry.
Oh,
And
amazing.
it's going to.
So absolutely, if you love your mixed media and your messy crafts, your inking and things, you can do that as well. That's a shaker card. Can I just twist that so we can see?
Yeah, and the bottom of the
glitter.
of the pond is the embossing folder.
Sorry about the reflection from the light there. Oh, that's gorgeous. So you've embossed. Is that acetate? Oh, I see. You've done it. You've got clear acetate over the top, and you've embossed the blue in the background.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Another gorgeous card.
Now we're going to do the opposite thing. We're going to emboss the actual acetate. So I have a piece of acetate here, and I'm going to put it inside the wave embossing folder. And the acetate I'm using is heat resistant one. It's not super heavy duty because that one, this one is the best for embossing.
Great. Okay.
And you send it through the machine just like you would do with the regular cardstock. So, we're going to take it
so you don't need any
out.
extra shims or anything. Oh wow.
No, it's
Okay,
just as clear as it was before, but when the light hits it,
Pop
you
that
can see.
under the
You can
close-up
see.
camera, I think, so we can see
Okay,
that.
you can see all
Let's
the waves.
Can you see that? I'm wondering, let's just pop this behind. Can you see that any better? Oh, look at that. There we go. I'm just about to see when the light catches it. That is beautiful. I tell you what, in real life, we are real. Without the computer screens and such, this is absolutely gorgeous. The texture in there, I promise you, we are real. There we go. So now, anyone who's having problems on Facebook at the moment watching, if you've got any of those little technical blips, if you're struggling to see us and we're jittering a little bit, apparently if you pop over to YouTube and watch us there, and don't forget to hit subscribe while you're there so you don't miss any of our CraftStash lives, you are able to watch a little bit clearer, so I've been told. So just pop over there if you need to, so you can catch the rest of Olga's demonstrations, because we wouldn't want you to miss them. If you're having no problems, great, stay with us either way. Thank you so much for all of the comments. We are, there's so many of you. I mean, Nicole, Scottish Crafter, Amanda Liddell, you're all lovely, you're all so sweet. Love a sparkly freebie, yes. So if you are spending £20 on the underwater collection today on craftstash.co.uk, you are going to be able to get the sequins, the bag of sequins. So they are worth £3.99. You can buy them if you absolutely love them anyway. You can buy them on their own, but it's well worth popping £20 worth of underwater collection into your basket, and you get those as well. So, Bexa said, so stunning. Sylvia, she loves this. Amanda, that is a gorgeous shaker card. Joanne Talbot, wow. Sue Lloyd, wow. Everyone is absolutely loving this. Karen Beale, beautiful collection. I must admit, I've not seen anything like this before. I really haven't. I mean, the fishies, I think that's talking to my children too much, the fishies. Obviously you've got in the pond, you've got in the sea as well, so whichever suits your fancy, and if you love it all, get it all. We've got the vellum that coordinates as well, so you can do all your transparency projects. And if you stay tuned, Olga is going to be doing some techniques with that vellum in a little while as well. Olga, hello from California, from Georgia. So she says hello to you from California. Hello. Who have we got? We've got so many of you here. This is brilliant. Yes, Debbie agrees that she absolutely loved your kit as well. So I presume to talk about the Papercraft Society kit here. Wendy needs the embossing folders. Yes, you do. They are absolutely stunning. So if you are commenting on Facebook, if you're commenting on YouTube today, or if you entered on the CraftStash Facebook page earlier this week, there's your 3 chances to win this collection. We will be choosing very, very soon. So I'm looking at we'll be choosing a winner in the next sort of 10-15 minutes for that, because we want to get the name picked out and announced soon. So you've still got a few more minutes, so don't forget to tag your friends, share this on your Facebook feed, share it everywhere you can, let people know that we're live and that they still have chance to be in with a chance of winning that collection. So Olga's, sorry.
So now I have attached the acetate just like I would do for a regular shaker card. The acetate at the wrong side of the frame, and then I've added a double layer of foam tape.
Is that just
this is what it looks like at the moment.
That's just your regular foam tape, is it? You haven't got anything special there, so just your regular.
Yeah, it's just the foam tape, double-sided. So I have a card base, which I made a bit bigger than this shape.
Perfect.
And I have a piece of vellum pre-cut, and I'm going to use this one as the background.
I love this. Those waves are absolutely
And by the way, I will be showing it later, but what makes it different from the regular plain vellum is that it's a bit more, it's a bit thicker.
Right, okay.
And it also has some color and print in it, so you can totally use, unlike the regular vellum, you see that I'm using the glue and it's not showing
You
through.
can't see anything, can you?
No.
It's as if you've just magicked it on. Anybody who's worked with vellum before will understand glue is a nemesis for vellum, isn't it? It's really hard to find a glue that doesn't show through. This is not
absolutely the same that I did on this card. I just attached it to the card front, and you see that there are no traces.
That's
of glue.
amazing.
You can't see the glue at all.
That's amazing. So can I just do a close-up of this card, because I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So let's just see, can we see that there? That is a beautiful card as it is, but as you can see, Olga was just saying, with this vellum you can't see any of the glue in there at all. So I presume you've put 4 dots in the corners, have you, as you just did? Nothing, can't see a thing. Genius. That's really clever. For a crafter, you understand why I'm getting excited about glue not showing through vellum. That is fantastic.
There is a little trick about this, but I'll come back to that later.
Okay, yes, we love tips and tricks, so we'll do that with the vellum tips and techniques.
I'm going to use the sequins.
So these
it's
are the
quite
ones...
a huge pack. I did some Cinderella work, and I sorted the fish from the seashells.
How long did that take you?
Not really long, because they are really large and bold and easy to detach.
You have more patience than I do. I like to keep them all mixed up, so I don't know what I'm getting.
I'm going to add a few fish over there. Just a couple of seashells, probably.
So Sue Lloyd has said she loves making shaker cards. I may have already said that, sorry. Ursula, hello from Austria. Hello.
Hello.
We have got we've got Rose from the Sunshine Coast. Barbara says, "Wow, I've never seen a die like that. So neat." Now, I presume you're talking about the pond edge one, the pond edge with the embossing at the same time. That is really, really clever. So the Scottish Crafter, I should be doing housework, but this collection is gorgeous, so it will need to wait. Yes, we won't keep you much longer, maybe another 15, 20 minutes, so you can get on with your housework soon, if you really want to. I wonder if it coordinates with the embossing folder. If you're talking about the die, perhaps, so everything coordinates together. But what I love, if I go back to this one again, so the die that Olga was just using with the mirror card is this one here. If you look through the embossing folder with that die cut in the middle, that is this one slightly through. So you do get a bit of a different outline to it.
This one is obviously a handmade pond.
That's right.
And another one is a more organic, natural one.
Excellent, yes. So you can do like a look through if you want to, or team the two together. Absolutely. So
now I'm going to mix in some smaller sequins, whatever you might have. Clear ones are great as well for the water.
Perfect.
And here I have peeled off the liner, and I just have to put this frame on top of the shaker card.
So Emma Tonkin over on Facebook, I think we are here, says she loves the koi cup. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. I love them moving around like that.
We're also going to add something on top
okay.
of the pond, and this is exactly why I have the lilies and the lily pads, and I'm going to use the ones that you look from upside down.
Okay.
So those would be the great for the shaker card.
So Kenny says, I love the lily pads. So I think they're absolutely fantastic. They look as if they're floating on top of the water there.
So now I'm going to make a lily, which is quite simple. You can make it 2 layers. I'm just shaping the flower a little bit. And I'm going to use the glue to attach one on top of the other.
I see, so you're building them up. Can I just hold a couple of those up close so we can see? Because they're quite small, aren't they?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So if we just have a look at these. There we go. Can you see that? So we've got 2 layers there. They're pretty, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. So how many of these flowers will you be doing?
I have already made the 2, and for those 2 I've used just the smaller flower. This one is going to be larger. So now I'm attaching a piece of double-sided tape at the wrong side. And I have a little bit of adhesive exposed over here in the center. And I'm going to use it to add a little pearl there.
That's really clever. You haven't got to think about the glue you need for your pearls. We've got pearls going everywhere here. We'll just pretend it's, I don't know, water droplets or something. Yeah. It's fine.
And here I have some lily pads die cut, and for those ones I use the vellum, the colored vellum. And this is the white and cream cardstock that you can use as backgrounds, and this way you can create different shades. So this is the colder one, and this is the warmer shade.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's a really clever tip, actually.
Yeah, I think we'll use the warmer for this shaker card. Again, you can use the glue. Add the glue, and you want to see it through, but don't add too much. You don't really need that amount of glue.
Oh, that's
just a little bit is enough.
So the vellum has got blue shades to it, but depending on what colour you put underneath,
some of them are more, you will find them in the set a bit more green. Some of them have a bit more glue, and some are grey.
Great. We'll have another look through that collection in a moment. Very soon. So don't forget, if you are commenting, you are then in with the chance to win. We're going to be picking a winner very soon, so make sure you tag your friends, let everybody know. The prizes we're giving away today are over they're over £340. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves there. And also, if you are buying the collection, I'm sure lots of you are popping onto CraftStash now and grabbing it while we have it. If you're spending over £20 on anything from the underwater collection, you're going to get a free bag of these beautiful sequins that Olga's using right now. So don't forget about that, because I mean they are not just for with this collection. I'm sure you've probably got other things at home you're going to want to use them for. The colours are amazing in them.
So now I'm just using a piece of tape to add the lily pads right onto the pond. I'm adding them in the middle, but you can also, like I did in this card, you can move them right onto the edge.
Perfect.
So whatever you like. Then I can actually play with the flowers and see how many of those we really need. Why not put all 3?
Absolutely. The more the merrier, I think. Mind you, you don't want to cover up the fish underneath, do you?
No, it's quite a large die, so there's plenty of space for them to float. Or just swim.
Swim, float, jump out of the water. That is absolutely stunning. I love that. Can we have a look at that a bit closer as well?
Sure.
Let's just pop this up here. Look at this. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I'm in love with that. I'm trying to keep that shine off because you can probably see actually the team behind us all working away to bring you this Facebook Live. But that's gorgeous. If I just turn this round and see, everything's moving inside. That is amazing, Olga. So pretty, so beautiful. And those flowers, if we look at it at this angle, we can see those flowers are actually raised up where she's shaped them. So that is stunning. So should we have a look again? Should we recap what's in this collection? We won't take as long as last time, but let's just go through everything again. Just move that. I don't want to flatten anything. So we are looking at a huge collection here. Now I've got the embossing folders and the stamp. I've got some bits here. Do you have the rest over there? We've separated some of them, haven't we? Probably. So let's have a look. We've got vellum here. We've got 3 packets of vellum in this collection. So each one has 5 different designs and 2 sheets of each. So we've got the water ripple, and that coordinates absolutely beautifully with the embossing folder that we just saw Olga using a little while ago. We've got some with the I don't want to call them weeds, like the plants in the water.
Yes, the water plants.
Water plants, we'll go with that.
I also like the aquariums, and normally they call weeds the bad plants, the weeds,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the alga.
The algae and
But
such.
they say water plants, yeah, the people who grow them call them
Water plants. So there's the proper term for them. We have this beautiful one with the bubbles on as well. We've only opened one packet of these. If you are purchasing them, there's different designs, and of course if you win them, they're going to be a surprise for you
They
as
all
well.
coordinate though.
They do. They all work together beautifully. You've got blues and greens in there. So they are your vellums. And then we have the stamp sets. Would you like to talk us through those stamp sets?
Well, there are just two main ones. One is the freshwater and the other one is the sea creatures. And there are also, in both cases, there are some plants. There are some seashells. We have some seashells and the seahorse and the shrimps and other creatures for the sea one. And here for the fresh pond, we've got the dragonflies, the fish, so something is above the water and some things are under the water.
So you can really build up a scene, can't you, in a seascape or a pondscape or whatever.
You can go underwater or you can go over it.
Lovely. I'd rather stay out of the water and look in, if that's okay with me personally. Yeah. So they are the stamps you're getting. Don't forget these collections that you could win. It's everything. Now, what have we done with the dies? We've got a set there. We've got more dies here somewhere, have we? There, that's the vellum. Oh, they've fallen down. So would you like to tell us about this die set while we have a... Thank you ever so much. We have an assistant who actually just got... I don't know if he wants to be called an assistant. He's probably got a much better title than that. Assistant will do. So we've got the four
Each
die
set
sets
has quite a lot of dies, and this one, the two ones are for the fresh water, and it can be a pond as well as the fish tank, because we've got the little bridge and the treasure chest, and they are the popular decorations for the fish tank.
Can I just...
And this one is all marine.
Oh, all under the sea there.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to show you about those dies is some of them have raised areas over here, and if you like hot foiling, you can actually use them for the hot foiling. So those are the dies that feature the treasure chest, the kingfisher and some starfish, and those are the lily pads.
That is beautiful.
You can totally foil.
So you can foil some of them. That's really, really clever actually. So it takes it to a whole nother level. If you do have a Go Press and Foil or a similar foiling machine, hot foiling machine, you're going to be able to use these ones. And actually it's worth noting while these are here that the sizes on the packets are not the true sizes. So you can see here that actually they are quite a bit larger.
For instance, the seahorse.
Absolutely.
And it's a bit larger. They wouldn't fit in otherwise.
No. So then we have the embossing folders, the last part of this collection, minus the sequins. Let's just pop these in. So 3 embossing folders, 3 designs there, and one of these is extra special. Would you like to tell us again about this one?
It's a cut and emboss folder. Actually, I can demonstrate this one if you want to.
Fantastic, absolutely. So we're looking at choosing a winner very soon, so don't forget to share with your friends. We have only a few minutes left before we need to start picking and announcing winners. So tag all of your friends who love crafting. Do you know what? If they're not into crafting, tag them so they can comment and maybe win for you, okay? Probably a bit cheeky, but get tagging, get all your friends involved. Make sure everyone's commenting on Facebook. Make sure everyone's commenting on YouTube as well.
So this is how it works. This one, you just put a piece of paper inside, close it up, and you send it through the machine and use the regular sandwich for the embossing folder.
Okay, so you don't need
as
the
if
dies.
you do the embossing, the regular
Brilliant.
embossing with the folder.
Fantastic.
So this is what it looks like. It comes right off.
Oh, that's amazing.
And by the way, you can take the die out if you want
Oh,
to.
can you?
So yeah, it can work both ways. If you don't need an open window, you can keep it in.
So I'm imagining maybe if I just bring that close up so we can see that emboss on there. All of this in one pass. Let's see how best you can see.
And there's
the light.
one little thing that we can do. So this one, just let me show you. You can take any light, any light color ink. And you can just swipe the ink pad on top really quickly.
Look at that.
and it's going to bring forth that embossed pattern even more.
We have got so many comments. So many of you are loving this. So Amanda, wow. Olga thinks of everything. Sue, oh wow. Bernie, I love the cut and emboss folders too. So many wows. Thank you everybody. What we've got, I really love embossing folders, but I keep forgetting to use them. Sorry, I just missed your name there because the feed is going crazy with comments at the moment. Absolutely, I mean, I've had embossing folders for years and I don't bring them out enough. So you've really encouraged me and everyone else at the moment to get using those embossing folders. So don't forget, if you're commenting, you're in with a chance of winning. We're giving away over £340 worth of these collections today. We are picking a winner very, very soon, so make sure everybody knows about that. This is by commenting on YouTube, by commenting on Facebook, and there was a post previously in the week. So if you haven't liked the CraftStash Facebook page already, make sure you like that, because if you're not always around on a Friday afternoon and can't always watch live, you can always like the post, comment on the post earlier in the week that's introducing who we're going to have as our special guest, and then you're already in with a chance to win as well. So 2 minutes and we will mention the winners of that, so quick with that. Also, don't forget, if you're going to be spending £20 on Olga's Paper Discovery Underwater Collection online, so on craftstash.co.uk, you're in with a chance of winning these beautiful sequins. They were $3.99, so make sure you're in with the chance of that as well. So Olga's just, sorry to interrupt you, have to get the housekeeping out of the way. We were talking about vellum earlier. So many people have said how beautiful your vellum is. Can you just give us a couple of tips and techniques for using that?
I prepared a little
She's all
demonstration.
prepared. I throw something at her and she's all prepared.
And I mentioned that you are the first person ever to tell me that I am organized.
You seem more organised than I am. Again, like I say, duck, feet under here, are paddling like crazy.
Well, as you see, these vellums, they're quite thick, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
So they can totally be used as backgrounds, and they have that transparency quality to them, so you can see through them, and they have their own patterns, so that creates additional layers, and
Gorgeous.
it gives you the chance to create that depth without actually adding any dimension.
That's amazing. So it's actually making your cards quicker and easier for you.
So just to show you how I would make a card base, we can just have this piece of vellum and we can fold it in half. You won't need any scoring tools because it's better to do with your hands. It's more chance that you break the vellum if you're using the scoring tool.
Oh, so your hands...
it works great just as it is,
Perfect.
and it's quite sturdy. It stands on its own, so it can be used as the card base.
That's amazing. I've never seen a vellum card base like that, because I always thought the vellum would be too thin. Shall I grab these?
Sure. And if you like making your own notebooks, or if you like scrapbooking, you also use them as the page and as the base. And here I just wanted to show you, I made an insert page for my notebook. Here, just cut it down to measure.
Wow.
And edit it back in.
Just pop that under here so
And
we
then
can
I
see
can,
what you've done.
yeah, and then I can add some decorations if I want to, maybe some stickers or some die cuts.
Beautiful. I was going to say,
whatever.
if you just pop my hand, so you can see you've got that transparent.
And
That
if
is
you make your
gorgeous.
own notebooks, that would be great as pages or dividers.
Brilliant, fantastic. Yeah, pop your details back in there. All the paperwork's falling out. So that is a usable journal that she's using there. Oh, fantastic. So you can tear this and emboss it and everything else as well,
And
can
the
you?
other thing that I mentioned is they are great as backgrounds, so you just have to attach them. And yes, as I mentioned, the glue won't show just as much through that vellum.
This is amazing.
Actually, it's absolutely invisible, but there is...
It really is, it really is. I'm going to go...
The trick is that it works on light cardstocks, the white and light ones. For instance, I have another example here where I used it as the panel.
Oh, look
You
at that
see
with
there's
those little fish coming in and
the
out.
fish coming in and out, and you can create this effect. I've just cut through the vellum with a knife along the waves, along the wave pattern.
I am absolutely in love with this
Yeah,
collection.
and actually I used the double-sided tape at the back, and again you can hardly see it.
No, you
if
really
you don't
can't.
know it, yeah, you won't see it, but it only works for light cardstock as this
Okay.
light blue or the white one. I can
Brilliant.
show you on the dark one, and with the dark cardstock you will see some of the glue.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
it's not a lot, is it? Because you've got
Yeah.
the texture and the pattern in the vellum anyway. It doesn't really show up.
Yeah, but with the light ones it's just perfect.
Amazing. That is
Also,
absolutely
it's
fantastic.
great, as I did here, it's great for tearing. So it has some of that white edge when you tear it, and it's great for creating the layers very simply, the waves. You can layer them and you see they create the darker colors
Of
this
course.
way. And
Oh,
easy
beautiful.
landscape with no any additional supplies.
I am really, really inspired, as I'm sure everyone else at home is, to get crafting with this collection, and also to start making some underwater themed cards and such. So, do you have anything else for us?
Yeah,
She just keeps going.
actually,
She
I
just
can
keeps
tell
going.
you much more about that.
Well, we've
They're
got
also
a couple of minutes. So,
okay. They're also great for dry embossing. So you can, maybe I will not be showing it to save the time, but you can send it through, it embosses just right, and it can create some additional, you can create some additional effects with those.
oh, amazing. Thank you so, so much for everything. I'm sure, like I say, you've inspired everyone out there. Everyone is loving your collection. Well, we'll take a read through all the comments later. There's far too many to read everything out. But you and I will be on Hochanda on Monday. Yes. We are going to be doing the one-day special together. So that is Monday, 6 p.m. If you're in the UK, you can watch that, and you will see even more demonstrations with this beautiful collection.
We'll create a lot of new projects.
Absolutely.
Yep. That you haven't yet seen.
Different demonstrations.
Yes.
I won't be demonstrating. I'll be in the green room probably crafting with it though. So make sure you can join us then. But for now, we have some winners to announce.
Great.
So, so first of all, I'm not sure where each one's come from. So we have got, can we do a little drum roll? Do you know how to do? There we go. And that's a long one. Zoe Kane. Zoe Kane, well done. You've won one of the whole collections there. And Zoe said she loves the look of this collection. Fingers crossed. We can uncross those fingers now. So you have won one. Congratulations. Another drum roll, please. I do like this job. The Scottish Crafter. This kit would go well with fairies too, like fairies around the pond. It would do. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. You have won the second collection. And we have one more. They get longer each time. And Catherine Denton. Oh, I like tricks too. I learned so much from your live shows. I'm really pleased. So again, apologies for anyone who had a few of the little problems earlier viewing. YouTube seemed to be a little bit clearer, so you can absolutely go back and watch back. Congratulations to those three of you who have won the collections, and you can still pick up your free sequins worth $3.99 if you order £20 or over on the underwater collection on craftstash.co.uk. So please do join Olga and I on Hochanda as well on Monday evening, and all day on Tuesday we'll be in and out with this new collection. You'll see more of it, more demonstrations and other products as well, not just the underwater collection. Thank you so much for coming all this way. I don't know how many miles you've come. It's been planes and trains and all taxis and all sorts, but thank you so much for coming just for this hour to be with us. I will be joining you Monday. Hopefully everyone else can as well. And I will see you again next Friday for CraftStash on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live as well at 1 p.m. So I will see you there. Thank you again, and thank you all of you. Take care.